morning from my Airbnb in West Palm Beach. I'm getting ready to go to day one of the AHVMA conference. Running a little behind schedule this morning because I was up basically all night. This Airbnb that I'm in is literally right across the street from a train track. They were running like all night long, like at least 3 per hour. They kept waking me up. So I did put some earplugs in, but the bed that they have here is like really hard. So it was really uncomfortable. So I had to come out to the couch, slept out here, but just tossed and turned all night. So running on low sleep, but I'm still really excited and I'm gonna be bringing you guys along for the ride. So let's do it. After arriving to the Palm Beach County Convention Center, I headed to the registration booth to check in, which is actually insanely easy. They had everyone's badge already out on the table, so as long as you pre-registered, you just pick that up. No waiting in line, which I loved. My first few lectures of the day were on the microbiome, which by the way is incredibly important to your pet's overall health, so please don't ignore it. And then I attended a lunch and learn with Evermore Pet Food. I already like their products, but learning about the care and intentionality behind their humanely sourced ingredients impressed me even more. After the lunch and learn, I headed to my afternoon lectures on herbal therapies, which I do find really interesting, but the post-lunch coma was setting in and I was starting to fall asleep, so I decided to get up and walk around the exhibit hall. This is where all sorts of vendors like food companies, treat companies, supplement companies set up their booths, and you can go to talk to them and learn more about their products, and they have coffee. Despite running on about 3 hours of sleep, I actually ended up socializing and networking in the exhibit hall for over 2 hours, which for me is kind of crazy because, fun fact, I am actually an introvert, but there's something about the AHVMA conference and the people there that really energizes me. Everyone is so fun to talk to, and there are dogs, so what's not to love? All right, day one AHVMA is wrapped up. I am on my way to Walmart to attempt to find some sort of topper or something for my mattress so that I can sleep tonight because the bed was so hard. And I'm also going to look for something that will hopefully buffer the train sound out a little bit more. We'll see. I will report back tomorrow. This is the only thing keeping me alive right now, this coffee. I was actually able to sleep, thankfully, despite the trains and everything. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This conference is taking it out of me. Like, I'm so tired. Oh no, I forgot my Oura ring, but I've been using it to track, you know, everything. It's like something's wrong with you. Like your heart rate is up, your temperature's up, like you're not recovering because I'm just going all day long. So if you haven't been to a conference, they're exhausting. They take a lot out of you, but it's been fun too. I'm actually gonna take it pretty easy today. My plan is to go to a couple of lectures on minerals and heavy metals, 2 in the morning and then 1 at the end of the day. So I'm gonna take the middle of the day to just like rest and recuperate. I would love to go, like I had all these plans to like go check out West Palm Beach and like go to some places and like shops and things, but I'm so tired and my feet hurt so bad. Surprise, surprise, I did not in fact take it easy. I went to lectures all day because there were some other ones that I wanted to go to about nutritional testing, and then I spent a few more hours in the exhibit hall socializing with some of my favorite vendors. One of them is Evermore Pet Food, who I already mentioned. They offer humanely sourced fresh food diets for both dogs and cats. And then there's VDI Labs. They have all sorts of wellness tests, including fur mineral analysis, which helps assess your pet for heavy metal toxicities and mineral balance. Animal Biome is another favorite as well. I use their microbiome test kits for so many patients, even healthy ones, to make sure their gut is balanced. And I had to make a mandatory puppy pit stop because, I mean, how cute are these two? Here, baby. Hi. Oh. I have to stop to see the dogs. After the puppy pit stop, I went to chat with Winwood Dog Food. They're based out of Miami and offer both over-the-counter and therapeutic fresh food diets. Absolutely love them. And how freaking cute was their little booth mascot, Wendell. I love him. And then another fave, Innovative Pet Lab. They have different gut health tests. I love running these on my patients and I love talking with them. They're just the sweetest people. After wrapping up the day, I headed back to my Airbnb, encountered more trains along the way, and then I found a little friend on my balcony. Gosh, oh my gosh, look what is on the balcony.
Oh my gosh, I just see a tail going by.
I wanted to get a little bit of a closer look, but it ended up with him jumping into the pool and running away. Thankfully, he was unharmed, and I saw another cute little friend outside as well. If you're new to my channel or you just don't know much about me, I'm Dr. Wolfe. I'm an integrative veterinarian, which means that I combine both Western medicine or conventional medicine practices with more holistic protocols, integrating those together to get better patient outcomes. So while I am not a full-on holistic veterinarian, I still found this conference to be incredibly helpful. And I really would strongly suggest, if you are a conventional veterinarian, you only practice Western medicine, to still consider going to this conference. Even if you walk away not using everything you learn, I really truly believe you will find some sort of complementary tool that you'll want to take back into your practice. For me, when I first went to this conference years ago, it was nutrition. I was like, oh, yeah, we're not utilizing nutrition like we should be in veterinary medicine. But yeah, there's so many modalities. I mean, there's acupuncture, there's laser therapy, there's herbal therapies, there's massage techniques. There's so many things that, you're bound to find something that aligns with you, the way that you practice, that you feel could enhance your patient care. So that's kind of just my side note, my soapbox. If you are a veterinarian watching this and you do practice conventional medicine, to still consider going one year, because I honestly think you're gonna like it a lot, and I think you're gonna find it really useful. The final day of the conference was just a half day, and I chose the lectures on medicinal mushrooms, which I am really excited to add to my practice, but there was so much good stuff in this conference. I thought my favorite day was going to be the nutrition lectures, because that is my favorite topic, but it was actually the nutritional testing that was my favorite day. I've definitely been getting more into doing things like fur tissue mineral analysis, in addition to things like microbiome and gut health testing. But the full day of learning more about nutritional testing, looking for imbalances, looking for deficiencies, looking for the heavy metal toxicities, made something click in my brain where I'm like, this is not something we should only be doing for sick pets. This is something we should also be doing for seemingly healthy pets, because disease doesn't show up in the form of symptoms until a certain threshold is reached. For example, so many cats in kidney failure act completely normal until they're really, really sick, and then they come in to see us, and then we find the crazy high, kidney values on blood work. And that's why we recommend doing annual lab testing, because our pets cannot tell us they're sick, and we can catch things earlier on, which gives us a better chance to treat it, and usually higher rates of success for those treatments. And the vast majority of modern day Western medicine practicing veterinarians are going to recommend annual lab work. So why are we not also recommending things like fur tissue mineral analysis alongside that annual lab work, or vaccine titers, things like that, that can help us to kind of assess where is the pet currently at, and is there any action we can take that can help optimize this pet's health, help prevent illness from occurring in the future, and things like that. So that's kind of my biggest takeaway, I think, for me, is like not just reserving these tests for sick pets, but starting to talk to people about running them on their healthy pet. Now, that can be a little bit of a harder discussion to have, because when a pet seems healthy, it's like, well, why do we really need to do these tests? Like, is it really that important? Yes, it absolutely is, for the reason I already spoke about. Like, disease doesn't show up in the form of symptoms until a certain threshold is reached. So your pet could have high levels of mercury, high levels of aluminum, high levels of lead. They could have all sorts of things in their body that you don't know about until they start showing symptoms. And it's a lot harder reversing things when they're already at that point of being sick. If you're interested in me talking about more kind of integrative practices or holistic practices that are beyond the topic of nutrition, definitely let me know in the comments. If there's a specific topic you'd like me to expand upon, I'd be happy to do that. And if you like this video, please support my channel by hitting the like button and subscribing. See you guys next time.